Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm doing Cal's 3-month update. He's 3 months old. Well, technically tomorrow he'll be 3 months old, and so much has changed in just a month. He's so big, he's so alert, he's so cuddly. Okay, so right after his 2-month appointment, he was like really gassy. So I talked to the pediatrician about that, and she suggested Gerber Soothe, which I had tried in the past, but I thought it would be like an instant relief, and I didn't realize it had to be in his system for a few days. So once I started giving that to him after a few days, it got a lot better. He wasn't having as many poops. I think I talked about that maybe in his 2-month update. And that's still the case. Like sometimes he'll go, sometimes he'll do it like every day for a few days, and then sometimes he'll skip like 3 days. So it's just totally random. I did get something though that I think really helps with the like constipation or gas, and that is called the Windy. It's an awesome product. It's made by Frida Baby, the same company that makes the nose Frida. And it is like a plastic catheter. You get a box, you can order like 10 or 20, and you stick it in the rear end, and then you pull it out and you wait, and it's really disgusting, but it really helps relieve their gas. After you pull it out, most likely the baby will start pooping, and it just, I don't know, I don't know how it works, but it helps him. He likes it. And I love it, so we use that. Like if he goes like 4 days without having a bowel movement, I will use one of those. Oh, I found out, can you still see him? No, you're out of frame, Cal. Come on. Come on. I found out that with the diapers that have the color changing stripes, not all of them, but some of them have a chemical smell once they pee. So I've noticed it with Huggies and Pampers a lot, and like I didn't realize that that's what it was, and I was like, why is his pee smell so weird? You can actually smell it when he's wearing his diaper and fully clothed. As soon as he pees, I can smell it because that chemical scent is so strong. So I found out that it's from the stripes. So that's just so weird. It makes me feel like there's not that it's not good for the baby to have that many chemicals in the diaper. So that really like made me not like Pampers and Huggies altogether has just been not good. The chemical smell, and they've just been leaking. Like I don't like Huggies. What I've really started to like is the Target brand. They're just, I don't know, I just really like them. I also have Loves that I haven't tried yet, and I heard so much about Loves. So after I finish this box of Target diapers, I'm going to try Loves and kind of decide what my favorite is. He gets fussy. He's gotten a lot better, I'd say, in the last like few days, but he does get fussy, and like when he's hungry, like he lets me know. Like he will cry and cry and cry. And there'll be times when like I just fed him like an hour ago, and then he'll do it where I know he's just starving. So as far as scheduling, like I was on a really good schedule with him when he was a newborn, and that just totally does not work for us. I know it works for some people, but for us it doesn't really work. He likes to eat, sometimes he eats for a long time and is full for a long time. Sometimes he just likes to eat a little bit and then wants to eat again shortly after, or sometimes even if he does eat a lot, he still wants to eat again shortly after. And I read an article about, feeding on demand, and that it's not just about food, it's also about comfort for babies, and that it's a bonding experience, and it comforts them. So I really, when he's, sad or upset, or if he like bumps his head or anything like that, like my first initial reaction is that I want to feed him, because it soothes him, it calms him down, it makes him feel comforted, and that's just That's how he works. So I think every baby is different, but that's how it's been working with us. And same thing with napping. I kind of just let him nap when he wants to nap, and mostly it's been shorter, like 1 hour naps. Today he had a 3-hour nap just now. I don't know, that was like so random for him, but we've been doing so many like errands and running around lately that he likes to sleep in his car seat so much. So he'll sleep in the car, then we get out and I put him in the stroller and he sleeps in the stroller. So he likes to kind of nap when we're out and about too. So I have to talk about the sleep suit because I'm just like, it is amazing. So when he was 8 weeks old, I started him in the sleep suit and I put him in it with just his diaper because I thought it was going to be too like puffy and fat. And if you guys want to see it, I don't want to go grab it right now, but it's in my October favorites video and I will try to link it below too. I just got it from, you can get it from Amazon. I got it as a gift, but I put him in his diaper and then in the sleep suit. And so he was going like 3-hour stretches during the night. The first time I put him in the sleep suit, he slept for 8 hours. The very first time. And I was like, this is awesome. So I started doing that. And then by week 9, you okay? I thought he might be a little cold because his hands were like cold in the mornings. So I decided to start putting him in a nightgown or like footed pajamas underneath the sleep suit. Then, so as soon as I did that, he slept for 10 to 12 hours. And so from now on, like ever since week 9, he's been sleeping the entire night. I'll put him to bed between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. and he'll sleep from between 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. So he pretty much sleeps almost 12 hours every night. It's so nice. I like to get a lot of sleep. My husband goes to bed early, so it's just really nice that we can all get a really good night's sleep together. So if you're having issues with sleep for your baby, I would definitely recommend it. It's for 3 to 6 months, and I went ahead and started it at 2 months just because I was desperate for him to start sleeping longer. So he was able to wear it at 2 months. He has the 3 to 6 month one, and as soon as he grows out of it, I'm ordering the next size, which is 6 to 9 months. And then after that, they only make those 2 sizes. So hopefully after that, he'll be trained enough that he can sleep on his own. And then we're also still doing co-sleeping with our bassinet. We have the Halo bassinet. And I thought I was going to do it until he was sleeping through the night. That was my initial thought, but now they just came out with a new article on the American Pediatrics Association about that it's preferable for babies it's best for babies to sleep in the parents' room for the first 6 months at least, if not the first year. So we're gonna aim for 6 months, and that just makes me feel more comfortable and my husband feel more comfortable because I do still like look and peek at him during the night while he's sleeping. Like I can't help it. I have to check on him. So I think it's just easier than me having to go all the way into his crib to check on him throughout the night. So we'll see how it goes though. One thing we've noticed with him is that he loves to watch TV, which I think is so funny since he's only 3 months old. But we've been putting him in front of the TV every once in a while, like when we're watching TV and he's sitting on our lap, and he will just stare and stare at it. So sometimes when he's crying, I can like turn him and face him towards the TV and he'll stop crying. And one time I was trying to make dinner and I needed just like some time to get stuff done. So I set him in his little bouncer in front of the TV, and he sat there for like 45 minutes just totally entertained. And he does not sit or do anything for a long time unless he's being held. If he's like on my lap, he's totally fine. But if I set him down on his like little like play mat or his piano, like he gets mad like after about 10 minutes. He's like, okay, I'm done with this. He likes his swing a lot still. That's actually where he took his 3-hour nap. So he's still liking his swing. He's drooling a lot. If you can't tell, I have this bib on and you can see, oh, it's okay. The whole top is like really wet from him drooling. He also likes to stand. He's liked to stand since he was probably like a month old, but he's like right now he's standing. He just loves to like bear weight on his legs. And he has a runny nose right now. This is the first time he's had a runny nose. So I don't really know how long it's gonna last. He had it on Sunday and today is Tuesday. So I've been using the Nose Frida to clean everything out, and then I've been using Little Remedies saline nose drops to help with the congestion. And then we also had our first weekend away from him this past weekend, which was good. It was totally fine. I thought I was gonna be like freaking out and stuff, but I wasn't. He was with my parents, and my husband and I were celebrating my birthday, and we were not even very far from my parents, like 40 minutes away. We were in the same area. We were staying in a hotel, and we were like hanging out with our friends and stuff. And so we wanted to just have like a weekend together by ourselves, and so they watched Cal and they did great and he did great. And we've also been doing a little bit of daycare. So I've been going to the gym, and I will leave Cal at the daycare at the gym, which is really nice. However, like as soon as he starts crying, they come and get me. Like they came the last time I was there, they came and got me twice during my workout, so I ended up just leaving because it was just too much. So he does kind of get like fussy, and that's even if he's been fed. Like sometimes he just doesn't want to cooperate, but that's okay. I think he's gonna quickly grow out of that stage. Another thing, like I said, he likes to stand up. He also likes to be like in an upright position. So when I'm holding him, or if anybody's holding him, he likes to be sitting like up. He never likes to be like laying cradled like a baby unless he's eating. Another thing he's been really loving is this song. I'll link it below. It's called the Happy Song. I found out about it through, I think, the Bump app, and when we were on our road trip and driving, anytime he would start crying, I would play this song on my phone and he would stop crying. Like it was crazy. So he really likes this little like baby song. So I'll link that below. If you have a baby that gets a little bit fussy, you should try playing it for them because they might really like it. He loves it. And then as far as, so feeding, he is currently trying to eat. Can you wait a minute? He's eating I say every 3 hours, but I mean, I just got done feeding him about 30 minutes ago, and it looks like he could go again, but he didn't eat for that long. So feeding is just kind of, it's up in the air right now. Like, clearly he's hungry. So like I said, I've just been feeding him on demand. So I'd say every 2 to 3 hours he eats, and it's hard to say how much he eats because I breastfeed, but this weekend when he was bottle fed with my milk, I bagged all my milk in about 4 to 5 ounce portions, and so he would take one bag for one feeding. So he's eating about 4 to 5 ounces at a time, which isn't that much for 3 months, so that might be why he's eating a little bit more often. And then for clothes, he can still squeeze into his 0 to 3 months, and then he can now fit into 3 to 6 months, which is so fun. Yeah. And he weighs about 12 pounds, and he's getting a lot more hair. It's really, really soft and fuzzy. Yeah. And with all the drool, are you gonna tell everyone how hungry you are? With all the drooling, I want to be surprised if he starts teething soon. I've tried like little teether things, but he doesn't really understand them yet. It's okay. and he's just now getting to the point where he can pick stuff up a little bit, like his pacifier. We use the Wubba-Nubs with the stuffed animals. He can start pulling it out of his mouth, but then he can't, and then he tries to put it back in, but he can't figure it out. Are you mad? Come here. You just want to eat. Yeah, I got a lipstick on you. Yeah. Oopsie. So thanks so much for watching. I think that's all I have this month. It's okay, honey. I better go feed him. Bye, guys.